So you want to know when Tengen comes out for Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. Good, so do I. For the past 2 months, every single time I stream, I get asked, hey guy, when Tengen come out? It has been such a long time since the last update that the community is just hungry for the next one. When's Tengen coming out? When's the next balance patch? When's the next content update? But actually, if you think about it, it hasn't really been that long since the last update. We got Enmu and Yushido at the end of January. That's just over a month ago. Arena fighters don't get this kind of support. It is extremely rare. When they do, it is amazing, obviously. But you can't tell me that we went 4 years without any updates for Storm 4, and now we're getting angry because it's been more than a month. I think everyone knows this, but everyone also sort of forgot, and that's because of 2 main reasons. The first one is how fast these updates were coming out for the new demons. We had monthly updates bringing us 2 new characters to the game, and that just kept the game super alive. And when you deliver those regular updates and then suddenly you missed one, there was nothing in February, people start to wonder. People were maybe expecting something to come out. And I don't think that's fair, because ahead of release they did say, hey, demons are coming out post-release. That was an announced patch. They promised, they delivered. They didn't promise Tengen. Which brings me to the second reason why people are so angry about this lack of updates, and that is a certain leaker that goes by the name of Senju in Japan. Senju in Japan has accurately leaked stuff in the past. He has an inside source at CyberConnect 2, so he's able to tell us stuff ahead of time. And Senju was the first person to tell us that Tengen was gonna come out in a future update, and he wasn't gonna be alone. He was gonna come out with story, and it was gonna be a paid DLC. To support what he said, we also had data miners dive into the PC files, and they found evidence of not only the 6 demons that were released over time, but also Tengen. So everything checks out, everything makes sense. I mean, if you just look at the character select screen, there is space for 25 characters. We are missing 1. They're obviously gonna complete the roster. So far so good, everything checks out. And then at some point, Senju in Japan also tweeted that Tengen was delayed. I want to say first of all that people getting angry about video game delays, whether it be releases or updates like these, is dumb. I get the frustration, I also feel it. I was excited for a piece of content and now I have to wait longer to get it. But getting angry at the people developing the game because of a delay just shows that you have no idea how these things are developed, how much work goes into it, and how much stuff can go wrong. And at the end of the day, it is a video game. You are not forced to play this. At any point, you can just stop and go play something else. We have so many good games out there right now. Too many, I would argue. I don't have time to play everything that I want. Just getting mad about a delay is already dumb enough, but on top of that, this tweet is wrong. Tengen was not delayed, Tengen was never even announced. Neither CyberConnect 2 or Sega have ever promised to release any further DLC beyond the demons that we already have. Nothing has been announced, which means nothing has been delayed, even if there were plans internally to release Tengen already. That's not what a delay is, that's just video game development. Stuff happens all the time and your plans change. That's just how the world works, which is why having someone leak information all the time can sometimes be a danger. And look, I have nothing against Senju in Japan. I know this video is starting to feel like a bit of a hit piece. I guarantee you it is not. Senju has done nothing but hype up the game. He wants nothing but the best for this community and for people to play it and take an interest in it over a long period of time. And he does his best to accomplish that. But in this specific situation, it has worked against the game. Because now fans feel like they are owed something and they didn't get that something when it was promised. But I think it's also on fans to take a step back and go, wait, no, nothing was promised. Nothing was delayed. Everything's good. What I think is fair for the community to be a bit on edge about is the lack of updates. Something that's very weird about the way this game's communication is being handled right now is how different it is compared to how it was at launch. Their Twitter strategy right now is the absolute worst. Or I guess it could be worse if they just weren't posting anything, but all they're doing is character trailers for characters we already have in game. This stuff was super exciting before the game came out. Their marketing plan was just genius, announcing 1 character each week with a small trailer that would give us a glimpse at how they would play in game. It kept people guessing on who was going to be next. It kept us guessing on how big this roster was going to be at the end. It kept everyone talking about Demon Slayer on a weekly basis, not only reacting to the characters that were being revealed, but also asking the question, are demons even going to be playable? It was such a journey and such a brilliant marketing plan. The game came out and the game had a few issues. We talked about them and they were replying to every single person on Twitter. It didn't matter if it came from me or someone else with a following, they would reply to everyone. Sometimes the reply would just be, "We are aware of this and we're working on it," but sometimes that's enough. Comparing those times to now, they're just dead silent. They stopped replying to these kinds of questions, and that is weird. Now, they've been posting these character trailers. They've been posting around 2 character trailers each week. So far, they've done 8 characters. The game launched with 12 characters, so they're gonna run out soon. They might have a bonus video for the Academy characters, and now they have the demons too, so that's another 6. With this current strategy, they'll keep releasing these useless videos until the end of April. And maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's when they release something about a new update, but this guessing is what's making the community nervous. We don't know what to expect. The focus right now is on the Switch version, which isn't coming out until June 10th. I sure hope they have something else to announce between now and then, because that is way too long to go silent. It almost feels like they had a solid social media plan pre-release, but now that the game is out, they don't know what to do with their Twitter. And the Japanese side of things is doing their promos in Japan with voice actors playing the Switch version of the game. I expect there to be more of this, though I think for us, this is kind of meaningless. I mean, they're just showing gameplay that we've already played. We already know what's in the game, they're just playing the same game, but on a less powerful console. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy this game is coming to Switch. I think being able to play Demon Slayer on the go is pretty cool. I think the online was already bad, so now you're gonna play it in Wi-Fi all the time. That's pretty terrible. And whenever the game comes out on Switch, we'll check it out. We'll see how good or how bad it really looks and let you guys know the differences. But these kinds of gameplay promos have little to no value to me. The Switch version is actually coming with some exclusive skins, something they announced very recently. It had already leaked before, but maybe this is something they could focus their marketing on right now. Like, here's a reason for you to buy this game on this platform, and here's the exclusive content. But it's probably just those skins, which are summer versions of the Academy skins, and that's why they don't go super hard on that. The Tengen update will be more than just a character. There will be a story component to it, and it will be paid DLC. I see a lot of people expecting the entertainment district to be covered. I think that's setting your expectations too high. Honestly, I think they're gonna do something smaller, but no matter how big it is, right now, these are all just rumors. Not even the character has been confirmed. And there's another update coming with spectator mode, which I believe they have confirmed would come at a later date. I don't have the tweet right now, but I do think they mentioned they were adding some online features later down the line. But maybe at this point, the Tengen update doesn't just come with Tengen and the story, it also comes with those online features as well, and that's why the whole thing is just pushed back. But that's ultimately the point that I want to push with this video. Nothing was delayed, you are owed nothing, nothing was ever announced. If you're not happy with the current state of the game, just stop playing. Why would you choose to spend your free time video gaming playing something that makes you frustrated when there is so much out there to play? It's okay to ask for features that you really want to see in the game. It's okay to ask questions, but some of the behavior I see out there is downright disrespectful and actually attacking other human beings who just happen to work in the video game space, who just happen to work in development. And when you cross that line from being frustrated at a video game to attacking a real person, that's just too much for me. And that's why I think this community needs to chill. Sometimes it's okay to take a break. And hey, whenever Tengen comes out, I'll let you know. If you don't want to miss that video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you next time. Bye!